3 of the 4 Republicans in Colorado's congressional delegation opposed a private vote on Tuesday held by House Republicans to revamp the Office of Congressional Ethics. Following criticism from Democratic lawmakers and President-elect Donald Trump, Republicans later reversed the decision. Eric, we don't know how Scott Tipton voted at this point. That's why we said 3 of 4. He didn't release how he voted. I'm not going to say, we can't confirm it, but I think we can draw off whatever we like from that. Even if you are going to have all the majorities, you have the House, you have the Senate, you have the executive branch, what inspires House Republicans to come up with this kind of strategy?
Befuddles me. Befuddles me. I'm not a big tennis guy, but I'll go with the tennis term. It was an unforced error. There are enough in politics where you get boxed into a corner and you do something stupid. No one boxed them into a corner here. They chose this path, and it's a question of what were you thinking? All of a sudden, Republicans keep talking about this incredible new opportunity they have that no one expected, least of all most of the Republicans, that they would have here. And they play this as their opening card. The real punchline to me, Dominic, is we'll see how long the power lasts. But right now, a Trump tweet is a powerful tool, and he shut this thing down in 140 characters by calling the Republicans on it. And he demonstrated in doing that he can fire on his own troops just as much as he can fire on opposition troops. And he brought them into line. I don't anticipate this will last forever, but right now, he is king of that kingdom.
If Donald Trump has said a lot about protecting jobs, and he's certainly protecting jobs at Twitter, you can at least say that much. Natasha, do House Republicans need to be careful to not overplay their hand? If this is an example of what they're thinking, it seems like that is a danger. What do you think?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that most people, if you would ask them to place a bet on what the first news out of this session would have been, it would have been about Obamacare, would have been about affordable health care. And then all of a sudden, it's them having to reverse course and give up power, which this was a really baffling moment, I think, for most people looking at it. But I think in addition to Trump's tweet being very powerful, it was a great reminder that the people are powerful too. I mean, we know that people took to the phone lines, the good old-fashioned calling their congresspeople and saying, hey, we don't agree with this, and it had an effort. And actually, that's become kind of a theme at this table today, is a reminder that these people are, our politicians are voted in by us. And we have a say. So I think we're going to see people using that throughout the term. So they have a pretty great opportunity here to make history. The question is, will it be history like they could this ethics question, or will it be doing something that actually changes America?
Patty, were you surprised to see Donald Trump err on the side of the critics in this case?
I will say I was pleased. I mean, and the fact that it had fast action. You were talking about playing a hand. In bridge, the irony is you've got the Trump card. And who would think he could play it so well and so quickly on this completely boneheaded, tone-deaf move by the Republicans? You really wonder what they were thinking. Were they thinking we can do anything we want now because of the November election, or were they just not thinking?
Craig, I'll let you finish it up. What do you think of what we saw out of D.C. this week?
Well, the optics were terrible, and we found out who's the boss. Donald Trump is the boss, although he didn't tell Kellyanne Conway, who was on morning TV defending the move. Paul Ryan said he was against it. Well, you're Speaker of the House. Why did it turn out this way? I don't know any Republicans who are standing up and saying, yes, I voted for it, but it passed overwhelmingly. Our local legislators say, I didn't vote for it, but it turns out there were more than enough votes until Donald Trump sent out his tweet and they reversed course. He established he's the boss.
Certainly the most powerful Twitter account around.